Hello, welcome back to Mario. This is Play to Win. We've already gone through 3 worlds. I'm doing a couple recording episodes. This might be the only session I do, might be the only episode I do, but I wanted to play some Mario, and if I want to play some Mario, I'm gonna play some Mario. Now I will say I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter this time around. The other person that I live with, my partner, is in the other room asleep. And of course, we have a desert level next. I'm not excited by that, especially because there's a whole thing. Let me get my mouse out of the way. I don't want you to see that. Tutankoopa's, it's basically King Tut's pyramid. Let's go. So if you've never seen my Mario stuff before, I usually rant about just, everything in general. And normally it has to deal with life and school and, all that other stuff that has to deal with what I do. But on this episode, I want to do something different and focus on more of the positives. The main positive being my channel has blown up a little bit, and I say like a little as in like the most little bit possible. When I first started this back up over a year ago, I was at about 320 subscribers. My views were just, let's put non-existent in that category. Is there anything down here? No. How do I guess do that? That's a weird jump, but I'll take it. My views were basically non-existent. I'm not gonna say that. There was a couple people that watches some of my stuff, and then when I started streaming, YouTube was like, hey, this guy's actually doing something. Let's follow along and see what he's done. Some of my streams got pushed out, and I kept gaining more and more subscribers. And by that I mean like 15 or 20, which, to be fair, if you are a YouTuber and you have about 15 to 20 people watching you at a time, that's still a small group. I mean, it's nothing compared to YouTube nowadays, but like, it's still, I would say is a small group of some sort. And I mean, if you think about it this way, hold on. You just keep going. You just keep going. I gotta time it. This is not fun. Ooh, there we go. Can I jump on you? Yeah, I can. That's exciting. Think about it this way. If you were going to be talking to people, and let's say you're just hanging out with friends, 3 people or so, that's basically what happens when someone streams. And they stream and wasn't paying attention. And only like 3 people or so watch. Well, if that's the case, then like that's still just you're hanging out with some people and having a good time. Now, if you are if you are playing a game and like 10 people watch, well, that's like a small gathering. If you're playing a game and 30 people watch, that's basically like you're in front of a classroom now. So those people gather, even though in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of people. I do believe that you should be proud of any kind of momentum you get on YouTube or Twitch or whatever you use. But what is this music? This is very groovy. But let's go back to my channel, shall we? About June-ish, I want to say June, I started experimenting with what I was doing on my channel. I basically was like, hey, I want to start doing YouTube or start doing K-pop stuff. And since that has happened, my channel grew exponentially. It's still growing technically to this day. I am getting people, I get at least some person subscribes to me every day. Like, there's at least something that happens every day, which is exciting. I get some videos that have blown up to over 2,000 views, over 1,000 views, which is something is unheard of. And then when it comes to, why did I do that? I don't know. When it comes to subscribers in general, I'm up to like 610, 615, somewhere around there. I haven't really checked because it wobbles every now and then. Sometimes I gain some, sometimes I lose some. And one thing about my channel that's a bit different is that most channels focus on one thing to do. They focus on a singular topic, whether it be, I'm gonna be a reaction channel, I'm gonna be a video review channel, I'm gonna be a movie channel. My channel is split. it's split into two categories. It has the Ddog plays game stuff, and it has the K-pop teacher reaction stuff. And if you ask any expert, YouTube expert, or any person who does YouTube and everything, you will basically know that that's a terrible idea. And the reason it's a terrible idea is because it splits your audience. There are going to be people that only watch my K-pop stuff, and that's fine. My K-pop stuff is the most popular stuff I have. But then there's also the people that are only going to watch my gaming stuff, which still happens. My my Pokemon Nuzlocke streams that I've been doing do fairly decent in the grand scheme of things. They do very well. When I say very well, let's look at it this way. My gaming stuff on my channel doesn't do very well. We can talk about the elephant in the room here. It doesn't do well. It does less than 10 views every time. Some of them might get a little bit more than 10. Over time, they gather views because people are searching for it, but YouTube doesn't really push gaming channels at all. It just doesn't do that, at least when it comes to Let's Plays like the stuff that I do. So we have to find a way. I see. So we have to find a way to make it work, basically, is what I'm saying. So my gaming stuff does well over time, sure, whatever. And so my streams, it's so hard to talk in game. I haven't done this in a while. My streams do probably about 30 views or so. And then the concurrent viewers, which is, if you don't know what that means, it means the people that actually watched a stream can be anywhere from one person to up to, like, I think I had 9 or 10 at one point, which was really neat. It just depends on the different stuff I'm doing. My Mario speedrun stuff took off and did pretty well because of it was just something different that I was doing. And if you're gonna have your own YouTube channel, not that I should be giving any advice because I shouldn't be, experiment with what you enjoy to do. The stuff that I stream nowadays, the reason I stream that Pokemon Nuzlocke is because I had a very long Pokemon series on my channel, and I didn't want to record another Pokemon series. I still wanted to keep Pokemon in the hindsight because that Pokemon Flora Sky did pretty well, but I didn't want to sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna do a sequel to Pokemon Flora Sky. I'm gonna do another Pokemon hack. Now I am at some point going to do another Pokemon hack. I know when I'm gonna do that, and that's when I'm finished streaming Pokemon Shiny Gold Sigma, because I already have a Pokemon hack downloaded ready to go. I just don't feel like sitting down doing it yet because Pokemon Flora Sky took forever, and I don't have the attention span, nor do I want to flood my channel again with one series. I know I used to, at least in June, July, August, I had daily uploads where every day I had a different series going on, and it's a struggle to do that now that teaching is involved. Now I do have a couple things that are in the works. I have things that I am, hello, very beach theme. You know what they could have done? We had a Mario Odyssey theme at one point earlier. Can we get the whatchamacallit, desert place, you know, the desert place where it was all cold and stuff? We should have got a theme for that. Can I stand on these? There we go. That makes more sense now. Okay. So there I go again. I get distracted by the game one time and I forget what I'm saying. And I just want, if you've never seen me play before, if you've never seen what I do this mostly just for my own sanity. I do this as a hobby, as something I find fun, and I don't ever want to think of it as a what gets me the most views sort of thing. I don't do the K-pop stuff because it gives me more views. I do the K-pop stuff and it does get me more views. There's just no correlation between the two. I have my own reasons for doing everything that I do. Like, I play this Mario hack because I used to watch somebody play the Mario hack games. And so I figured that would be something interesting for me to also do, because the YouTuber that I used to watch that does it no longer is active on YouTube anymore, or at least hasn't posted in God forever, which is if you don't know who that is, their name was Seamus. It's SSOHPKC, or Seamus. He was a part of this group called The Creatures, and then He kind of did his own thing, and I watched him every day in high school. I watched him every day throughout college, and I thoroughly enjoyed his stuff that he did. And so obviously, imitation is the best form of flattery, and I'm going to try to imitate that stuff that I see, like for example, the Mario hack stuff. Plus, I just really like Mario. Super Mario World is one of my favorite games to play. And so I was like, ooh, I can do this on my own. Sure, I'm gonna do this on my own and see what happens. And so that led me to making my own channel like 7 years ago. And from that came like me doing Minecraft stuff at some point, which that was huge on my channel at one point. And there's just other things that I could also say I did because I saw it and watched it on YouTube. Now, let's rewind back to the whole K-pop reaction stuff. The K-pop reaction stuff is entirely, again, imitation form of flattery. I needed to be able to look up new K-pop things because that's what I'm interested in, dang it. And so I thought, okay, why don't I do a reaction thing? Because maybe someone would find me seeing something for the first time interesting. Now, what makes me different? That's when I had to think about myself. Like, why would I, out of anybody, do reaction content? I'm just a normal ass person. Into which, that's why I thought, okay, let me put a little spin on it. Let me label it as Teacher Reacts, and then we will do something with that. I don't know if I'm hitting him or not, if I keep hitting the rocks that he's throwing. Okay, he throws 3 at a time, so let's be smart. 2, 3, dang it. See, now I gotta actually pay attention. Hey, see, there's an actual hit. Dang it, he keeps blocking me. So I put the name Teacher Reacts to it, not because I'm like a teacher of music, but just because that's who I am. I'm a teacher outside of this. And sometimes the people who listen to reactions and stuff want to see different viewpoints. They want to see, okay, how does a music producer look at this? How does a rapper look at this? How does blah, 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 this person look at it? And so maybe, I'm sure there are other 100 millions of YouTube teachers and whatnot that are on YouTube that do reaction content. And I just wanted to put my own spin to things where I talk about like the music composition and how it feels to me as someone who's not very versed in that stuff. You have classical musicians react that does that sort of thing. So in all, I enjoy this, and I really do think it's a cool little thing that I do. And I don't even know what that rant was. No idea. But we're already at the end of this. We need to go to World 5, and we'll go to World 5 next time. If you like this video at any point in time, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. That's pretty much it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.